In question number 16, integrate 1 over 1 plus e raised to power x into 1 minus e raised to power minus x. This e raised to power minus x can be written as 1 over e raised to power x. Just replace it with this thing. Now take the LCM, we'll get e raised to power x plus 1 divided by e raised to power x. Now this thing, this is in the denominator of this whole thing. So it can be moved up here. We'll get e raised to power x over 1 plus e raised to power x, and 1 plus e raised to power x can be written as 1 plus e raised to power x whole square. Now we have integration of e raised to power x over 1 plus e raised to power x whole square. Just let this thing equals to t. Differentiate both sides. We'll get ex dx equals to dt. Put back the values in this integral. Ex dx will give us dt. 1 plus ex is 1 plus t whole square. This thing can be written as 1 plus t raised to power minus 2 dt. Since its derivative is written with itself, that is 1, so we can add in its power 1 and divide it with that power. So it will be written as, it can be written as 1 plus t raised to power minus 1 over minus 1. This negative sign can be written here, and since we have the negative power or the exponent here, it can be made positive by moving it, by taking its reciprocal. We'll get minus 1 over 1 plus t plus constant of integration. Now t was equals to, we know that t is equals to e raised to power x. So we'll get here, this is not 1 plus x, this is e raised to power x is equals to t. So we'll get 1 plus e raised to power x plus constant of integration. Question number 17. Integrate cos of x divided by 1 plus sine of x, 2 plus sine of x, 3 plus sine of x. Just let sine of x equals to t. Then the derivative will be cos of x dx equals to dt. Replace the values in this integral. Cos of x dx will give us dt. In place of sine x, replace it with t. We will get 1 plus t into 2 plus t into 3 plus t. Now consider this fraction as for partial fraction. This can be written as, all these brackets are in simplified form, so there is no need to factorize it further. Just have the partial fraction, write the partial fractions out of this one fraction. We'll get a over 1 plus t plus b over 2 plus t plus c over 3 plus t. Multiply both sides with this whole denominator. After cancelling, we will get 1 is equals to a into 2 plus t, 3 plus t, because 1 plus t will be cancelled with this denominator, plus b into, now 2 plus t will be cancelled with 2 plus t, will be left behind 1 plus t and 3 plus t, plus c into 1 plus t, 2 plus t. Name it as equation number 3. Now we know that in our denominator we can let 1 plus t is equals to 0. So just let 1 plus t is equals to 0, we'll get t is equals to minus 1. Put it in equation number 3. In our equation number 3, we have to put 1 plus t is equals to 0. So this term will be 0, this term will be 0, and we will just have this thing. In this thing, we just put t is equals to minus 1. So after putting t is equals to minus 1 here, we'll get this term. And after simplification, we'll get a is equals to 1 by 2. Because 2 into 1 will give us 2. And that 2 will be moved on the left hand side and get a is equals to 1 by 2. Now let our second denominator, that was 2 plus t, let it equals to 0, 2 plus t equals to 0, and replace t with minus 2 in equation number 3. After replacing, we'll get this thing, 1 minus 2 will give us minus 1, 3 minus 2 will give us 1. So this will be equals to 1 equals to minus b. So that will give us b is equals to minus 1. Now let 3 plus t equals to 0 in equation number 3. So t will be equals to minus 3. Put it in equation number 3. We'll get this term, 1 is equals to c into 1 minus 3. That will give us minus 2. Into 2 minus 3 will give us minus 1. So this whole thing will be 2. This 2 is multiplied with c, and if we move it on left hand side, we'll get c is equals to 1 by 2. Now we got the values of a, b and c. Just replace these values in equation number 2. We'll get 1 over 1 plus t into 2 plus t into 3 plus t is equals to 1 over 2 into 1 plus t minus 1 over 2 plus t plus 1 over 2 into 3 plus t. Now we know that this was this thing. This thing was used here in equation number 1. So just replace this whole thing, this whole answer of partial fraction in this equation number 1. We'll get left hand side equals to this thing. Now just separate our integral into these three fractions like this. Take the constants outside. Now the integration of 1 over 1 plus t is ln 1 plus t. Integration of 1 over 2 plus t is ln 2 plus t. And integration of 1 over 3 plus t is ln 3 plus t. We know that what we left in the start, we let sine of x is equals to t. So just replace the t with the sine of x. So we get in our answer half of ln 1 plus sine x minus ln 2 plus sine x plus half of ln 3 plus sine x plus constant of integration in our answer of this question. Question number 18. Secant x over 1 plus cosecant x. We need to simplify it first. Secant x can be written as 1 over cos of x and cosecant x can be written as 1 over sine of x. Now in the denominator we can simplify it further. It can be written as sine of x plus 1 divided by sine of x. Now this thing we can simplify it as write the numerator, write the division sign and then write the denominator like this. Now it will be equals to 1 over cos of x. Change this division sign into multiplication and just reverse this whole fraction. The denominator will become numerator and the numerator will become the denominator like this. So we got sine of x over cos of x into 1 plus sine of x. Now I am multiplying and dividing with cos of x. I will get cos of x into sine of x over 1 minus. Now this cos of x and cos of x will give us cos square of x, and that thing we know that is equals to 1 minus sine square of x. And we know that using the identity a square minus b square, that is a minus b into a plus b. Using this identity we can write it like this thing. We can write it like 1 minus sine of x into 1 plus sine of x, and this sine of x as it is. Now this thing is written as it is and these both things are similar. It can be written as 1 plus sine of x whole square. Now let sine of x is equals to t. So after taking the derivative we will get cos of x dx equals to dt. Now sine of x dx, we know that cos of x dx, this thing is equals to dt. So I have written dt here. And sine of x is t, so just write t dt. This sine of x is t, so it will be 1 minus t and 1 plus t whole square. Now consider this fraction as for partial fraction. It will be written as a over 1 minus t plus b over 1 plus t and plus c over 1 plus t whole square. Multiplying this whole equation 2 with this whole denominator. And after simplification we'll get t is equals to a into 1 plus t whole square plus b into 1 minus t into 1 plus t plus c into 1 minus t. Now just open this thing and multiply these two brackets. We know that this thing can be opened by square formula x plus y whole square, that is equals to x square plus y square plus 2xy. Just open it and we can multiply it easily. First multiply 1 with these two terms, we'll get 1 plus t. Now multiply minus t with these two terms, we'll get minus t and minus t square. So this is equals to 1 minus t square. Also we know that we can also use identity here and directly write it like 1 minus t square. Open this and mark it as equation number 4. Now let 1 minus t equals to 0. So t is equals to 1 in equation number 3. After simplification we'll get a is equals to 1 by 4. Now let 1 plus t equals to 0 and t is equals to minus 1. Put it in equation number 3. We'll get this c value as minus 1 by 2. Now we don't get the value of b up till now. So just compare the coefficients of x square from equation number 4. Our equation number 4 is this. Comparing the coefficient of x square. We don't have, just it is in terms of t, so write t square here. We don't have t square term here, so just write 0 here. we have t square term. If we multiply a with here, so I will get a t square. So coefficient of t square will be a. And the coefficient of t square here is minus b. So put the value of a here, and after simplification I will get the b value here. Using the values of a, b and c in equation number 2. In equation number 2, I will get this whole thing. Now this whole equation, we need to use it here in equation number 1 because it was the partial fraction of this term. So just write it here in equation number 1 and separate the integration one by one to each fraction. After separating it, I will simply, this is the simple integration that we repeatedly did in the previous question. This thing I need to make its derivative here, that will be minus 1. So multiply minus 2 times. So it will be ln 1 minus t, ln 1 plus t, and this thing we know that it can be moved upside and it can be integrated as this thing. Now after integration I will get this answer, and we know that in the start we have let t sine of x equals to t. So just replace in place of t sine of x, and after replacing we get this equation, and we know that we can write this whole thing in one function because it is a property of ln. We can leave our answer here, but we can further simplify it like this. The negative term will be written in the denominator and the positive term will be written in the numerator, and both of them have 1 by 4 common, so write it here as a common function. So we got 1 by 4 ln 1 plus sine of x over 1 minus sine of x plus 1 over 2 into 1 plus sine of x plus constant of integration.